This was the first day back at a Union City school where two boys were shot to death in the school parking lot. It happened at Searles Elementary November 23rd. KPIX 5's Len Ramirez on how students and their parents have been coping. Len?
Well, even though Union City police say they worked all the way through the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, they have not yet announced any suspects in this case. Any arrests been made either. And so with the killer or killers still out there, parents, students, and staff were very much afraid as they went back to school today. At Searles Elementary School, dozens of parents waited outside school gates for the bell to ring, and then they walked quickly across campus to meet their children at their classrooms as an extra safeguard.
I walked my son directly to his classroom today for the first time in years.
Jackie, who attended this school as a child, says the shootings of two boys ages 11 and 14 on November 23rd as they sat in a van in the same parking lot she just crossed with her son has shaken the community to the core. Surveillance video from a neighbor showed multiple flashes as shots were fired into the van as it tried to drive away.
It's happened now at our own school, in our own community, so it's very nerve-wracking.
Her son, who was 9 years old, spoke to us with his mother's permission.
My teacher had a conversation with the whole class of not what really happened, but more of the feelings of everyone. And somehow, one of my classmates happened to her cousin was one of the boys who got shot.
School officials say only the 11-year-old was a student in the New Haven School District but did not attend Searles. But because it happened here, extra counselors were on hand to help students, their families, and staff cope with grief and fear.
There were some staff and some students that were really kind of struggling. That hits very close to home.
It's really sad that this is happening at such an amazing school.
This parent is afraid school shootings have become too common, almost normalized, and that parents like her are powerless to stop it.
How to explain to a 5 and a 7-year-old that this is a possibility that this can happen in your school.
Now, school officials want to reassure the campus community that the shootings were something that came from off campus onto campus and was not related to any sort of conflict within that school community. Reporting live in Union City, Len Ramirez, KPIX 5.
Now, Union City police say that the investigation is ongoing. No suspects have been identified. Police have not ruled out the possibility the shooting was gang-related.